survive a war zone. I thought I was sending a warning home.
Alex Garland's Civil War is a film that grips you from the start and doesn't let go until its final explosive moments. As the credits roll, viewers are left to grapple with the weight of the film's conclusion, a blend of sacrifice, loss, and the stark reality of war. Here we delve into the ending that has everyone talking, dissecting the pivotal scenes and their implications. The ultimate sacrifice in a heart-wrenching turn of events, Lee, a seasoned war correspondent, finds herself in a dire situation. With the chaos of battle closing in, she makes a decision that defines the very essence of her character. She sacrifices her life to save Jesse, the new war photographer. This moment is more than just a plot point. It's a statement about the cost of war and the value of human life. Lee's action is a testament to her belief that the future, the potential held within Jesse, must be preserved, even at the greatest personal cost. A nation's future in limbo. The death of the president sends shockwaves through the nation, leaving the United States' future hanging in the balance. This isn't just a political crisis. It's a narrative device that Garland uses to mirror the uncertainty that war brings to every level of society. The power vacuum and ensuing turmoil raise questions about leadership, direction, and the very soul of a country torn apart by internal conflict. The power of the lens, Civil War, also serves as a poignant reminder of the crucial role of photojournalism in times of conflict. Through Jesse's lens, we see the unvarnished truth of war, the suffering, the heroism, and the moments of humanity that often go unseen. The film underscores the importance of documenting these realities, ensuring that they become part of our collective consciousness. It's through this documentation that we remember, learn, and, hopefully, find a way to prevent history from repeating itself. As we reflect on the ending of Civil War, we're confronted with themes that resonate deeply in our current global landscape. The film doesn't just entertain, it challenges us to consider the real-world implications of war and the stories of those who risk everything to bring its realities to light. In the end, Civil War is a powerful narrative that stays with you, prompting discussions and introspection long after the screen goes dark. Alex Garland's Civil War is not just a film. It's a harrowing journey into the heart of a fractured America. Set in a dystopian future where the United States is torn apart by internal strife, the movie paints a grim picture of a nation divided. The Western forces determined to overthrow the Loyalist states have one ultimate goal: the assassination of the president. Amidst this chaos, we follow the story of Lee, portrayed by the ever-compelling Kirsten Dunst, a war photographer whose lens captures the soul of the rebellion. As the film unfolds, we're thrust into the aftermath of tragedy. Lee's team is reeling from the loss of Sammy, leaving only Joel and the greenhorn photojournalist Jesse to navigate the treacherous path ahead. Their mission is perilous, taking them to the epicenter of the conflict, Washington, D.C., where the Western forces have laid siege to the White House, with the president as their captive. Garland's vision is unflinching. He doesn't shy away from the brutality of war, nor does he glamorize it. Instead, he presents a stark reality that is both gripping and unsettling. The film's strength lies in its ability to immerse the audience in the experience of its characters. Lee's perspective, in particular, is a poignant one. As a war photographer, she's both an observer and a participant, her camera a shield and a weapon in equal measure. The tension builds as the team inches closer to the White House. The air is thick with anticipation and dread. The Western forces are relentless, their resolve as strong as the walls they seek to breach. And in the midst of this standoff, Lee's role evolves. She's no longer just documenting history, she's shaping it. Garland masterfully orchestrates the film's climax, a crescendo of violence and sacrifice that leaves viewers breathless. The final act is a testament to the human spirit, showcasing the lengths to which individuals will go for what they believe in. It's a moment that encapsulates the film's central theme. In war, there are no winners, only Civil War Review, a heart-wrenching tale of sacrifice and duty. In the realm of war dramas, Alex Garland's Civil War stands out as a poignant narrative that delves deep into the psyche of its characters, set against the backdrop of a nation torn asunder. The film's climax is a crescendo of raw emotion and stark reality, leaving audiences with a lingering sense of the profound cost of conflict, the weight of war. The film follows ******, a war photographer whose resilience is put to the ultimate test. Amidst the chaos of gunfire and the desperate quest for safety, Lee's psychological defenses begin to crumble under the burden of her colleague Sammy's death. It's a portrayal of a soul besieged by the horrors of war, a theme that resonates throughout the film's narrative. The final stand. As the Western forces make their daring assault on the White House, Lee, alongside her companions, Joel and the fledgling photojournalist Jesse find themselves in the vortex of the uprising. The ensuing battle is a maelstrom of violence, with the Secret Service and the rebels locked in a deadly dance. It's here that Jessie, in pursuit of the perfect shot, nearly pays with her life, if not for Lee's selfless act of bravery. The president's last words. In the aftermath of the firefight, the president is taken captive, and Joel, embodying the role of both judge and executioner, demands his final words. It's a moment captured by Jessie's camera, a snapshot of the endgame of power. The scene is a powerful commentary on the transient nature of authority and the ultimate price of war. Lee's ultimate sacrifice, Lee's character arc, reaches its zenith as she shields Jessie from a fatal bullet. It's a sacrifice that encapsulates the film's exploration of duty, protection, and the cost of bearing witness to war's atrocities. Jessie's act of photographing Lee's final moments is a chilling reminder of the detachment required to document such events, a stark contrast to Lee's decision to erase the image of Sammy's demise from her camera and, symbolically, from her memory. In Alex Garland's Civil War, we are presented with a narrative that is as much about the internal battles of its characters as it is about the external chaos of a nation divided. The film, set against the backdrop of a dystopian United States, brings us face to face with the raw human emotions that war ignites. The cost of war. Lee, played with a haunting intensity by Kirsten Dunst, is a character who embodies the toll that war takes on the soul. Her mentor's death is not just a personal loss, but a pivotal moment that alters her very being. As the battle rages near the White House, Lee's exhaustion is palpable. Years of witnessing the horrors of war have drained her. Yet in her weariness lies a fierce determination to protect Jessie, the embodiment of the future of war photography. Lee's leap in front of Jessie is more than an act of bravery. It is a silent scream against the war that has consumed so much of her life. The president's demise. Nick Offerman's portrayal of the U.S. president is one of desperation and vulnerability. His final plea, "Don't kill me, please," is a stark contrast to the power he once wielded. Joel's confirmation of the president's last words, "as good enough for an exclusive," is a chilling reminder of how quickly legacies can be reduced to mere footnotes in history. The president's death, while signaling the end of his reign, leaves a gaping question: is this the end of the Civil War? An uncertain future, the Western forces, a coalition of states with divergent political ideologies, find themselves at a crossroads with the president's fall. Their unity, forged in opposition to a common enemy, now faces the ultimate test. Can California and Texas, historically at odds, come together to rebuild a nation? The film leaves us pondering the fate of the United States, a country at the precipice of change. What now? The film's conclusion is as open-ended as the political landscape it portrays. A United States fragmented by war, with the Western forces emerging as a new powerhouse after the president's assassination. The political divide. The film suggests that California and Texas, despite their historical political differences, have united against a common enemy. But with the Civil War's dust settling, will they return to their old ways, or has the conflict reshaped the political map entirely? The film cleverly avoids a neat resolution, reflecting the complex nature of real-world politics where alliances are fluid and the future is unpredictable. The leadership vacuum. With the president gone, the power dynamics are upended. The film hints at the emergence of a new leader from the Western forces, potentially sparking another conflict. This uncertainty mirrors the reality of political upheavals, where the fall of one regime often leads to a tumult. Ambiguity in politics in film Garland's Civil War is a masterclass in ambiguity. The film's ending doesn't provide closure, but rather opens a Pandora's box of possibilities. It's a deliberate choice that mirrors the film's political undertones, undefined, complex, and real. The Western forces' disdain for the fascist president is clear, but their vision for the future remains shrouded in mystery. The unanswered questions. The film leaves us pondering the fate of the Florida Alliance and the Loyalist states. While the Western forces take center stage, the other factions' roles and reactions to the president's death are left to the audience's imagination. It's a narrative choice that invites viewers to engage with the story beyond its runtime, to speculate and discuss the possible outcomes. In the landscape of modern cinema, Garland's Civil War emerges as a thought-provoking piece that delves into the complexities of a nation divided. The film's conclusion is not just the end of a narrative, but the beginning of a conversation about the future of a country at a pivotal moment in its history, the political aftermath. The film leaves us with the image of a United States fragmented by a brutal civil war, with California and Texas, once on opposite ends of the political spectrum, united against a common enemy. Their alliance raises questions about the longevity of political unity forged in conflict. Will they revert to their former ideologies, or has the war irrevocably changed the political landscape? The rise of new leadership. With the president's death, the film hints at the emergence of a new leader from the ranks of the Western forces. This potential shift in power suggests a new chapter in the nation's history, one that could lead to further strife or unexpected alliances. The film cleverly leaves this door open, inviting viewers to ponder the possibilities. A reflection of reality. Garland's choice to keep the film's ending ambiguous is a mirror to the often unclear outcomes of real-world political upheavals. Civil War doesn't spoon-feed its audience with answers. Instead, it presents a scenario that is as uncertain as it is compelling. The film's refusal to define its politics allows for a broader interpretation of its themes, making it a canvas for discussion. The fate of the Florida Alliance and the Loyalist states remains unknown as the film focuses on the Western forces. This narrative decision underscores the film's central theme: